how are you guys feeling there in Spain? I know it's chaotic, or maybe the opposite of chaotic. It's quiet.
I would say it's not chaotic actually.
Yeah.
I think Spanish authorities are doing a pretty decent job. The first few days, there was a bit of panic in the supermarkets because they said they're going to close everything, and people start panicking to stock up the first couple of
Hmm.
days. Now everyone's fairly chilled out. There's restrictions. You can go to the supermarket, the pharmacy, gas station, or take the dog for a walk.
Only one
Yeah.
person per car. One member of the family can go out to do
Wow.
the shopping.
Yeah, and the supermarkets are fine. There's everything you need. Everything's there. It's people are fairly
Okay.
chilled out and comfortable to stay in the quarantine rules that Spain have in place at the moment.
I mean, imagine that it definitely has, but how has your day-to-day life changed with since this has started?
I would say the big thing is obviously serious restrictions on going out.
Can't go to the
Um,
bars.
can't go to restaurants, can't go to bars, and Spain is all about social life and
Mm.
social interface. We would 5 6 times a week we'd go out drinking, friends. 3 or 4 nights a week maybe go to restaurants. So from that perspective, huge impact, huge impact.
Yeah.
We're very social people. The big impact is going to be the impact financially on businesses, especially small businesses that rely on
Mm.
a regular income from regular customers. I think the government's doing something to help that, but the long-term effect, I think, is going to be quite substantial. People are going to lose their jobs. Maybe businesses will fold. I mean, basically talking Spain, 2 weeks. The whole of the EU is a 30-day embargo on anybody coming from outside the EU that isn't an EU citizen
Jeez.
or doesn't have a residency. So big
Wow.
impact, I think.
Yeah. And you, Morgana, is there anything you're especially worried about?
Yeah, that um, we're gonna stay stuck for too long, and we might never let that go.
Do either of you guys see in any way that this will have permanent impacts on the way that work functions or travel or the way we interact as a society?
This thing burst out quite unexpectedly, and I don't think the world was ready for how fast this thing moved. Initially, if the governments had been a bit more, I'm not saying reactive, but proactive, um, places like Italy, for example, might not have
Yeah.
been in the position they're in now. Um, if they'd have acted a bit more like China acted in the early days, I don't
Yeah.
think Italy would be in anywhere near as bad a situation as they are now. And I think that's why Spain has been pretty quick to say, right, that's it, we're in a lockdown situation. And I think that will
Yeah.
have quite an impact on controlling how fast this spreads in Spain and how fewer people get this um, compared to the likes of
Mhm.
Italy in the Far East.
Well, from both of you guys, before I let you go, do you have any final parting wisdom or advice or something you've been really thinking about recently?
Be smart about the quarantine situation. Take notice of what the advice the authorities are giving you. And yes, I would say, in view of what we've seen in the Far East, China, Japan, Italy, be aware of the quarantine is possibly a good idea. It certainly seems to be a good
Hmm.
idea to me. You know.
Yeah. Morgana?
Stay safe.